I'm going to talk directly to you. I mean, it's not an easy thing to talk about. But as streamers, I mean, some of you guys need to understand that, you know, there are boundaries that need to be put in place. Now, my DMs are always open. My DMs have always been open for anybody that wants to talk, anybody that needs somebody to listen to because they don't feel comfortable sharing in a group, and that's fine. And I've always been willing to talk to people, willing to help where I can. By no means am I a professional therapist. By no means am I a professional counselor or anything like that, but I will always listen. I will always do what I can to the best of my abilities, and I will always point people in the right direction if I need to and if they need help. However, if you constantly message me in my DMs and it's just not even relevant to anything, please stop. I have a family. I do have a life. I have a full-time job. I have a lot of things in my life going on, and I don't need to literally not have my time wasted as such, but I just don't need to be hassled for the sake of either somebody's boredom or somebody's need for attention. Having said that as well, trying to find people on Facebook, on actual social, like my actual social media sites, is just not acceptable. You know, my wife is on there, my child is on there. If it ever becomes a problem, I will eventually just have to stop streaming, because at the end of the day, their safety, my safety and concern, like my wife and my child, are a completely separate thing to this life. And by no means do I ever want anybody to put me in a position where they have access to who I am, where I am. I mean, you guys know, sort of, you know, have a vague indication of where I'm from. And we do know that my first name is Johnny, but by no means should you be trying to find me on any social media platform. And that just doesn't go for me. It goes for a lot of streamers. You know, we love to entertain. We love to be here. We love to, you know, build communities, and we love to have you people as part of our communities. But please respect the boundaries that are in place, and just remember that we are people too. And just, if we say just back off a little bit, just do it with a little bit of grace and a little bit of dignity. We don't want to ban people. We don't want to, you know, shun them away from it. But you've got to understand that, you know, there are specific unwritten rules, shall we say, that need to be followed. And that is literally all I want to talk to you about it. Now, I love doing this. I love to entertain. I love to be here. I love to interact with you. I love to chat to you. But like I say, when people are specifically trying to find me on other social platforms, it's worrying, and I don't want to feel like I have to protect myself and my family. So please, just respect the rules. If you want to message me, feel free. I honestly, you know, for a lot of people, I don't mind. But when it is just literally for the need of attention, or just because you're bored, then please just find somebody else. And that's all I wanted to say. So. Any questions, feel free. Anyone wants to leave a comment or message me, I know I've just said, feel free. And please, if you're in the Discord, well, just read the rules. Read the rules. And it doesn't just go for me, it goes for my mods as well. I think a lot of you forget that, you know, quite a few people here I know in real life, and they're very good and very respectful of both me, my wife, my family, and all of this. And it doesn't mean that you can go, you know, dropping into their DMs as well. So please just have a little bit of compassion, have a little bit of common sense, and just a bit of respect for someone. And that's all I wanted to say. So, having said that, good evening, good day, good night.